Hello, in this video we'll be talking about hurdles in Indian education system going online. First of all, we'll discuss about what is the impact of coronavirus on school till now. Most of the school have shut down the offline teaching mode to stop the spread of the virus. And due to this, the traditional one-to-one physical interaction is not possible currently. It has been more than a year and still no one knows when the schools and universities will reopen in offline mode. Many schools have started online mode of teaching on various platforms such as Zoom, Google Meet, YouTube, etc. For example, the new academic session will be held online for all the Delhi government schools. Teachers and schools have been advised to stay in touch with the student through various mediums such as various portals or open online courses. But due to the absence of physical classrooms, both the teachers and students are facing problems to carry out the learnings. To make the virtual classroom feasible and similar to physical classroom, we need a good digital infrastructure in the country, which is not present currently in India. So what are the three biggest challenges? First of all, the electricity, then the internet connection, then the electronic devices such as smartphones or computers. First of all, we'll be talking about the electricity. So according to the government data, 99% of the Indian homes have electricity. So where the problem lies? According to the government definition, even if some of the houses of an area gets electricity, then the whole 100% of that area or village is considered electrified. The number of hours of electricity is questionable. So as we can see from these various news outlets, from large cities such as Bangalore to small villages in India, there are still long power cuts due to the lockdown. Frequent power cuts in India. As we all know, as the summer arrives in the country, faces large and frequent power cuts in different parts of India, especially in rural areas. According to the data collected by Ministry of Rural Development, 24% of the Indian households still receive less than 8 hours of electricity. Considering the population of India, 20% is significant. 47% receives more than 12 hours of electricity. This shows that about half of the Indians receives less than half a day of electricity. A study conducted by Pew Research shows that 24% of Indians have a smartphone. This shows the problem with the devices. As we all know that every household doesn't have a smartphone. And if there is one smartphone in a house, will it be available for the student for 5 hours of online classes? And what if there are more than one student in a household? Can they afford an extra smartphone? And as we know that generally in India, people recharge with a plan which contains 1 GB per day. So is that data enough for 5 hours of online classes? Can they afford extra data cost in this lockdown when people are suffering from economic crisis due to various problems such as lack of jobs, etc. in this lockdown? So due to this, there has been created a digital divide based on the economic condition of the households. Among the poorest 20% of the households, only 2.7% have access to computers and around 9% to internet facilities. Even when it comes to the top 20% of the household, only 27% and around 50% have access to the computer and internet facilities respectively. Even if the student have the access to both of these facilities, they may lack peaceful environment to study. A student may not have the separate rooms, especially in lower middle class families. Now, impact of lockdown on internet speeds and connectivity. Many speed test analysis websites have claimed that due to the increased use of internet users due to lockdown has led to more traffic and thus leading to significant loss in internet speed and connectivity. Around the world, there has been 18% decrease in mobile internet speeds. In India, current speed is 9.67 Mbps for mobile and 36 Mbps for broadband on an average. So other problems that student might face is attending 5 hours of classes every day on a screen will increase screen time a lot. This can pose issues of eye strains, headaches, etc. in children. Many teachers have never taught online and feel very uncomfortable in doing so. Many students have never learned online, especially in poor areas. There are a lot of distractions as compared to a physical classroom. For example, student might get bored and get distracted and start playing games instead of studying.